today we have the man who holds my heart in his voice.
That's right. Oh.
The sultry sounds of Henry Gaines.
I thought you were just going to say the holds my heart, but then you said my voice, and I was like, thank you.
Listen. I know at first I was like, oh, sing to me. Yes, please.
Welcome.
I know.
I sing to you every night on stage.
know.
So, holding your hand,
I'm
giving you
so
all the
lucky.
love in the world.
It's really nice. We have a whole love story happening.
Let's try the café con leche.
How is it? How do you, well, as you're trying it, I'm going to ask the question we ask everybody.
Okay.
How do you usually like your café con leche? Do you like it strong? Do you like it weak? Do you like it light? Do you like it pure, like your first love?
You know, I like it. Funny enough, they say in the show condensed milk, but Cubans specifically, I don't know if all the other cultures as well, make café con leche with evaporated milk and with like a sprinkle of salt. You go to any Cuban restaurant in Miami, and it's made with evaporated milk, and that's my favorite. If you haven't tried it, try it with evaporated milk.
I'm going to do it.
And I like it sweet, like my ladies.
Oh, he's talking about us. Well, we are so happy to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here.
So we're going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
And then after that, we're going to make you play a game. And he doesn't know what game it is. They never do. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Why don't you start, my love? All right.
Mr. Gaines,
Yes.
how long have you been a performer?
I've been singing since the 5th grade. I was painfully shy. I always tell the story that they were asking if someone wanted to try out for the solo in choir, and I was like, I saw my hand going up, and I was like, what's happening? It's almost like my body was reacting before I was. So, and I got the solo, and I've been singing ever since. But I've been acting professionally since 1998, which, you know, I was like 2 years old.
A baby then.
Starting them young.
You know, that's what you gotta do.
Exactly.
All right, my love. So you have a different history with this show than a lot of people in our cast. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that? How did In the Heights first come into your life?
In the Heights started off at Wesleyan University, where Lynn went to school. It was part like his senior project thesis, or whatever they called it there. And Tommy Kail, the original director of In the Heights, and also the director of Hamilton, saw this, went back to the school to visit and saw this, and told him, when you get back to New York City, we're going to make this happen. And he had a theater company called the Backhouse Productions. I got recommended through a casting director, Dave Clemens. They were looking for people to do the first reading in New York City.
The first reading, people.
And I came in. I had to sing something like that had a Caribbean feel, so I sang Rain from Once on This Island.
Yes.
And then they wanted us to rap, so I rapped Baby Got Back.
Come on, baby, got back.
And everyone, the whole team was, my anaconda don't.
Yes, you booked it. You booked it in that second. Look at you.
Yeah, and I booked it, and I played a character that is no longer in the piece.
Oh.
Nina Rosario used to have a brother, Lincoln Rosario, named after the Lincoln Town Cars.
Lincoln Rosario.
And I did about 3.5 years of readings, developmental, we would call them work sheds, where we would work on the material and not really present it for anyone else, but for each other, to learn what the piece was like. The first reading, the people that kind of are still with it are Doreen Montalvo, who is the original Bolero singer. And from the second reading, Chris Jackson came along. And then Janet Takal and I have been friends since we were in high school. So Janet got involved with the piece, and then the rest is history. And but along, you know, the chopping board, storylines change, and they found that they wanted to focus more on the snobby storyline, which makes total sense. And somehow my character got
Cut.
the X.
Bye-bye, Lincoln. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's okay though,
No,
because now you're here.
absolutely.
And what a wonderful way to be attached to this show from the beginning of all those workshops. That's amazing.
Well, it was really, and then I continued being on the sidelines with the piece and just championing my friends and seeing them go so far. I was, saw it off Broadway. I was at opening night in New York. I was at the Tony party. I was, I kind of felt like I was still there even though I was on the sidelines.
Fam is fam.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
it. I love it.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. What do you love about your character?
What do I love about my character? I did this show, I've done the show a couple of times, but the last time I played Piragua, a friend of mine came to see this show, and she talked about how the Piragüero was kind of the thread of the community. He's on every street corner. He sees everything that happens. He's a moving piece, so he gets to be in all places. So it's kind of like the Piragüero has a little piece of everyone's heart, of everyone's story, strictly because he's mobile, and because there's something about him that's written so joyously
Yes.
that I think is infused into the story. And that's my favorite part.
I love it. I
And
love
you
it.
guys are going to love him.
I know, he's so good. All right, we got one more question and then we're going to play a game.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
The last question is, what is something that people might not expect when they come see In the Heights?
Something they might not expect. I think that what most audiences would be surprised by is that whether or not they're part of this culture, whether or not they've ever been to New York City, ever been to Washington Heights, because the story is so much about community and family, you don't have to be Latino. You don't have to understand all the Spanish words. You get the feeling of community and of family strictly by being a spectator of the show. And I think sometimes maybe people feel like they might be disconnected if they don't either have the experience of New York City or have the experience of being Latino or with a Latino background. And I think people will be surprised by that.
I love that. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I love Henry's voice. I love it so much. It is my favorite voice that on this stage right now. It absolutely is. So I decided to pick a game called Hey Mr. DJ. Okay, it's from Heads Up. And what's going to happen is I'm going to hold this up against my head and you have to hum or la 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 or do do do
Okay.
the song and I have to try and guess it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Let's see how I do.
I'm gonna set this up.
Let's go. I don't remember how it goes.
Do I pass?
Mm,
My hips don't lie.
yeah.
Oh no. Oh. Isn't it ironic? Ironic? Oh my gosh. Bye.
Pass.
Did it go? Did it move?
Pass. This is the worst.
Ah! It's okay. Let's
See
see.
how many he got.
Let's see.
Very good at games.
Hips don't lie.
You were
Ironic.
brilliant.
Bye. Sugar. Oh, sugar. I want to know what love is. Oh, I failed you.
Oh no!
Because of Kelly Clarkson.
I want to know what love is. It was taking me a second to be like, what? Okay, what's the title? I don't get
He
it.
got 3.
Yeah, I got 3. You know what else I got? I got café con leche.
Café con leche.
Okay.
Well, everybody, it's that time. Henry, thank you for playing the game with us.
Thank you for
and thank you for
having
answering
me.
questions for us.
Yes.
You're the best. Salud.
Salud.
Yes.
Thank you for
salud.
joining us.
And thank you for doing this with us, the cast of In the Heights.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time on Café con Leche.
See you
Bye.
soon.